Thank you, Madam Chair. And thank you for being with us, sir, and for your willingness to serve if confirmed. I'm going to switch microphones. This one's not working well. In some parts of the world, including many parts of Asia, coal generally, and a type of coal that burns dirtier than what much of what we produce in Utah and in other parts of the United States, still makes up an overwhelming majority of the energy mix. In light of the fact that they're burning a lot of that to make energy in Asia, do you think that in order to bring down emissions in the short to mid-term, that we're going to need to continue to export LNG and, in some instances, cleaner burning coals like those we have in Utah?
Well, thank you, Senator, for the question. And as I've mentioned, I'm a firm believer that energy is good. It's emissions that we really have to focus on. And CCUS is a technology, other potential solutions as well. I look forward, if I'm confirmed, to working with you, working with other senators who are interested in those technologies to try to really bring them to scale. We've only had the tip of the iceberg on CCUS technologies. We really need to get going with that.
Yeah, what about LNG, though? On the LNG component, though, it would be better, I would imagine, for the environment if there were countries that are still relying primarily on coal for generating electric power to start burning natural gas rather than coal, particularly the dirtier coal, wouldn't it?
So under the Natural Gas Act, the Department of Energy needs to make a national interest determination if it's for gas LNG going to a non-free trade association country. And one of the things that should be taken into account, along with a lot of other things, is what is that gas displacing or substituting for where that gas is going. If it's going to countries, Caribbean countries, others where it's diesel or where it's coal, then you would have a net positive in terms of the climate benefit on that. But it's a very particularized determination.
Right. I guess I'm just trying to understand in that circumstance, if that's what we would be replacing, why wouldn't we want to export it? If there's demand for a U.S. product and that U.S. product would be better for the environment, what would be the downside of allowing it to be exported?
So again, it's looking at each application, the particular circumstances of that application. If I'm confirmed, I would certainly be part of that effort, trying to look at it in that particular circumstance.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just trying to imagine what that circumstance might be. If you looked at one and said, no, this isn't going to go, what sort of circumstance might get you there?
Well, again, I've not been confirmed yet. I hope I would have the support of this committee and senators to take into that job. And I think we need to see the particular circumstances. I certainly wouldn't want to prejudge any particular circumstances coming before the department.
Do you support an administrative moratorium on oil and gas leasing on federal lands?
So this is a Department of Interior jurisdiction. I understand it's a pause. It's on federal lands. It's not on state and local lands. And it doesn't impact current leases, and there are a backlog of those leases going on as well. So from the Department of Energy perspective, I think we're a solutions catalyst. I think it's a phenomenal department I hope to be a part of again, and I think the Department of Energy role here is to try to promote technology solutions, to try to use its levers so that we have a full swath of clean energy technology. We have a full swath of job opportunities, whether it's critical minerals, CCUS, hydrogen, full range of opportunities.
Okay, on that topic of the full range of opportunities, one of President Biden's objectives is renewable energy, and a lot of his objectives for renewable energy are going to require mineral access and mineral production. Do you support the domestic extraction and production of minerals?
So I think critical minerals is a huge opportunity space for the U.S. To get out and improve our national security because we're relying too much on some of those national critical minerals from countries, China, the Congo, et cetera. An average electric vehicle uses 5 times the critical minerals as an internal combustion engine.
Right.
So critical minerals even more important. So I think we need to work on the full supply chain, sustainable mining.
Insofar as you need those minerals, and those minerals have got to come from somewhere, I think it is safe to say that the United States has better environmental restrictions in place than many, perhaps most, in some cases all, of the other countries from which we could obtain them. Seems to me that it'd be better to get those here, given that it's done in a much more environmentally responsible fashion here. Do you disagree with that?
So I think there's a very compelling national security case. There's a compelling jobs case. Of course, there are other agencies, other departments that will be making decisions on this issue. The Department of Energy is part of the table entering into those discussions. And if I'm confirmed, I look forward to doing what we can from the department to have, as Secretary Granholm so eloquently has put it, have a real plan on critical minerals all the way through the supply chain and be very aggressive about that. And very much look forward to working with you, Senator, on that and others who are interested in that issue.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you,